Yeah, I thought overall it was actually a good game of football. I think it finished 0-0. I think both teams had times when they were on top of the game. Like, I'm not sure how many touches Police had in the first 10 minutes. We were knocking the ball around. I think you saw there was a change in formation, a little bit necessitated by we've got a lot of injuries at the moment. We've probably got 5 or 6 guys who aren't available, or they're not available for a full 90. So we have had to change a few things around. Young Bryson Jerome obviously came in, made his first start of the season. And so we were quite happy with how we moved the ball. Final 30 metres, we probably could have done a little bit more, but equally I thought Police, set up in quite a low block in the first half, and then in the second half, when they brought Kananga on to partner Tito, they went quite direct, and we had to be very careful with Alpha and with Juma in midfield to make sure we're picking up those second balls. So I thought it was an interesting tactical game. I thought both teams, played well in different parts, and look, overall, it's a 5th clean sheet in a row for us, which was our best run last season. 5 clean sheets in a row was the best we did last year, and we said that to the players. I want to get that and break that, because if you don't concede goals, you're going to give yourself a platform to go and win games. But yeah, we're quite pleased with it. Obviously, like you said, it wasn't a game of huge chances. Kevin's made one good save towards the end of the first half. Matassi's came out really well to claim a low cross from one guy into Benson that could have led to a goal. And so, not a lot of chances, but I think there was some good football played.
Do you see the draw as a missed opportunity to go top, considering the fact that Posta also drew, but it keeps you second?
Not really. The only time it really matters where you are in this league is after match day 34. I think last season everyone kept talking about Kogalo, oh, you're not in first place, you're not in first place. But then we got to the last month of the season and that's where we ended up. So, for us, you want to be in the conversation. This league's super competitive. Police have had a slow start to the season, but some really top talented players in that group. And, they've got a good coach who's very experienced as well. So, it's another point. It's another one to our collection, another clean sheet. And yeah, I think now we've got a little bit longer into the Maranga Seals game, plus then the international break. So really by the time we play Murahony Youth after the international break, we expect to have hopefully everyone back fit.
So after 10 games, it's 5 wins, 5 draws, and then the pattern has been a win, then a draw, win, draw. Does it bother you that the team is lacking consistency in terms of getting wins?
Well, let's say we've kept 5 clean sheets in a row and we haven't lost yet. I don't know what you want for consistency. Look, we had a chat with our players. If I asked you how many games did the Gor team of 2015 either draw or win by a single goal, would you believe it was half of them? So half of those 30 games were a draw or a single goal win in that unbeaten season. I don't know if any of you are Arsenal fans here. When Arsenal did an unbeaten season, 70% of their games were either draws or single goal wins. 70%. So again, people don't remember that. But that is consistency, to continue to grind out results, pick up points every single week. And so, like I said last week, these guys are learning to be champions. Last year we had to become champions. And look, even Police, with all their great players, for large parts of today sat in a low block because they were worried about what would happen if we got in behind them. So I thought we managed the game well. And yeah, it's another point, and we move on to Maranga Seals, who I believe, are right up there beside us after a good result today as well. Kennedy's just got huge experience. You can't fault that. A lot of people always want the young player to come in, and we've got really talented young players as well. You look at Joshua Nyango, who's having a great season so far as well. But for Kennedy, he's been waiting for this opportunity, okay, and now he's got it, and he's working hard, and he's leading that defence really well, and you see he puts his body on the line, and that's what you need some days. And it's the same. You look at all around the world. You saw Manchester United sign Johnny Evans this year, and people were like, why have you signed Johnny Evans? Because you can't replace experience. And so Kennedy's a good part of our group, but equally it takes everybody. It's not just about him, and he knows that as well.